Alright guys, if y'all have a BMW E90 with the sport package, or E92 or E93, this right here is going to be the steering wheel that your car is going to come with. This is the BMW Sport steering wheel. Now honestly guys, this is not the worst wheel in the world. You still have these little notches right here to grab, and it's pretty freaking comfortable. It looks a little bit outdated, but I think for the time period that it came out, it looks really good. So today I'm going to be upgrading that steering wheel to this bad boy right here. So this right here is the new steering wheel I purchased. Online this retails for about $800, and with this M cover right here, that's about another $100 or $150. So online with taxes included, this would retail for about $1,000. I was able to find this on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy wanted $500. I got him down to $350. So this is going to have the Alcantara top and the bottom, as well. It's going to be a flat bottom steering wheel, and then it has a little 180 directional red leather strip right there, and that's basically going to just show you your correspondence to the road. You have the perforated leather along the sides with the custom carved little thumb and hand swoops, and that's going to make it a lot more comfortable to hold when you're actually driving and holding the wheel. Also, the guy threw in this little M3 cover. This is actually officially off an M3, and it is wrapped, you can see, in this like leather type deal. So I mean, all in all guys, it looks sick. I mean, I can tell just by holding it, it's going to feel so much better. It's a lot thicker, and your steering wheel, I mean, that's the #1 thing connecting you with the road. So the steering wheel is probably one of the most important things. If you have a crappy feeling steering wheel, you're going to have a crappy feeling car. Well guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and slap this in right now. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and unplug the battery. So we're going to go ahead and remove this little cargo liner. Alright, after that, all I'm going to do is go ahead and unplug the negative terminal. And we're going to leave this unplugged for about 10 minutes. If you have any electricity left in the system, you could potentially fry something or make your airbag go off. So you're going to go ahead and use a 10mm socket, and we're going to go ahead and pull off the terminal. And what I like to do is wrap this in a microfiber towel so it doesn't touch anything else metal, then put it off to the side, just like that. And now we're going to wait about 10 minutes. What we're going to want to go ahead and do is remove the steering wheel. So for this, you got to remove the airbag. To remove the airbag, you're going to have a hole located on this side and on this side of the airbag. And you're basically going to leverage it out with a flathead screwdriver. The first hole is going to be right down there. The second hole should be right over here on the adjacent side. So there's going to be 2 spring clips, one here and one here on this side of the airbag. So you're going to get your flathead screwdriver. You're basically going to push to the side diagonally up. So you should be pushing that way. If you struggle with one side, you can just switch over to the other side. And so what I'm doing is I'm getting the flathead, instead of inverted up, I'm basically rotating it so the flathead portion can push the spring. Once you have one side, keep your pressure on this side, and you're going to go to the next side. You want to come at it so the screwdriver is horizontal. That way you have the most surface area to actually push the spring. So like that. Don't come at it this way. Rotate the screwdriver like that. It takes a lot of patience, so, you know, there we go. Just like that. Pull up on these, so the middle black part's right here, this little black thing, we're going to pull up, just like that. Same thing here, just like that. Bam, your airbag is removed. So from here, now all we have to do is remove the bolt right there in the middle. Go ahead and unplug these little connectors right here, and you're simply just going to push in right there at the top and then pull it out. The last thing we have to do to remove this steering wheel is go ahead and remove the 16mm bolt right here holding it down. Like that. From here, literally, you're just gonna grab, and you don't want to pull it back and smack yourself, just like that. And now we have the steering wheel removed. All right, now to put the wheel on, you're basically gonna rotate your little clock spring, just to make sure these get through the little hole up top right there, and you just slide it on. To use a little bit of force, just kind of wiggle it in there. Bam, just like that, it's on there. Go ahead and get your 16mm bolt, and what I'd recommend you do is go ahead and put some little blue Loctite on there just to prevent anything from shaking apart. And now make sure it's threaded correctly. We're just going to hand thread it back on. Hold the wheel as you torque it. Go ahead and plug that in. Installing your airbag is pretty self-explanatory. You're basically going to plug in the green connector to the green hole, and the black connector right there to the black hole. So your airbag, go ahead and orientate it to where the BMW is facing you, just like that, so where you can read it. We're gonna flip it, and the connectors are gonna go in, but they're gonna be facing up. And like I said, see how the connectors are facing up? So if I flip it, BMW, and on the back side, the connectors are facing up that way. And now the most satisfying part of all this, to show you that you're completely done with the job, bam, just like that. And now we have our brand new steering wheel installed. And guys, this thing looks freaking amazing. It sets off the whole interior, really. The little red leather strip matches my little red push start. It's a lot bigger and thicker than the other wheel, and honestly guys, it just looks freaking great. Alright guys, so the new wheel is in and it looks freaking sick. I mean, I don't even have to say anything, it speaks for itself. God, that looks great. Alright guys, last step there is to do is we're just gonna go ahead and re-plug in the battery terminal. So, don't electrocute yourselves. If y'all found this video helpful or you like the way that that wheel looks, smash that like button. I'm super hyped to actually drive with it in the car. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so I can find a whole bunch of more videos like this that I drop on the channel that could possibly help y'all out. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.